I said, we're going to use our band, and we're going to start with our band. So you're going to come into a standing position, and you're going to place both feet into the band. So I think we're going to use the band for almost the whole class today. So up nice and tall, feet are about hip bone distance apart, arms are down by your side. And when you're ready, you're just going to start with some shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. Inhale and exhale. Good. So just feel the band pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And just notice your breath. Good. One more time. Letting the shoulders drop down. Good. We're just going to let one ear go down towards the shoulder. And then bring the head back to center, and then the other ear to the shoulder. And again. Good. So now bringing your awareness to your neck. Feeling a stretch to the sides of the neck. On the next one, I'm going to have you bring your ear to your shoulder. You're just going to pause here. The arm on the same side is just going to slide down towards the knee. We'll just start to move into our side bend. Come back to center, other ear to shoulder. And you're going to let the other hand slide down towards the knee. So you can inhale at the top and then exhale into your side bend. And allow the band to help pull you down. Keep the shoulders in line with the hips. Good, that's it. One more time to each side. We're going to come back to center. Nice and tall, shoulders are down. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, rounding down into your roll down, sinking down nice and low. And just pause at the bottom, take an inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start stacking. Come all the way up. Good, let the shoulders drop down. Okay, we're going to do that again. Take a nice inhale, nice and tall. On the exhale, rounding down, tucking the chin in towards the chest, and letting the head drop down, the arms dangle as you sink down nice and low. And come all the way back up. That's it. One more time. Take a nice inhale, and exhale, rounding down. See, we go a little bit deeper this time in your roll down, and then slowly come on up. At the top, let the shoulders drop down. Good. Okay, so arms stay at your side, feet are still about hip bone distance apart. We're just going to come into a little bit of a squat, and then press ourselves back up. So you don't have to come too far, so make sure that the knees stay in line with the big toe. You can check your form, not collapsing through the upper back. Okay, pressing into the heels. One more time. Good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to take our feet out of the band. And we're going to take the band now. We're going to hold it in our hands. I like to wrap the band around my hands, just so I sometimes find I don't like the gripping of the band, my fingers. So you can wrap it around the palm of your hands. And again, we're going to keep our feet in that hip bone distance apart. Feet are parallel. Now with the band, we're going to come back to that squat. We're going to take the arms out to chest height. Bring them back down. Good. That's it. Inhale and exhale. Okay. On the next one, we're going to stand up and we're going to lift the heels up. We're going to lower the heels, coming back into our squat, and lift. So I'll go from the side. Squat and lift. So adding in a little bit of balancing work, waking up the feet. And as you lift, keep the ball of the foot pressing heavy into the floor. You want to keep your body weight towards your big toe as you lift the heel. Press. Good. And press. On the next one, we're going to hold ourselves up here. The heels stay lifted. We're going to take the band out in front. Pull the belly button toward the spine. We're just going to do a slight twist. And and then come back to center. Over to the other side. Good. Lower the feet, lower the arms. And again, lift. Arms come to chest height. Lift those heels, keep them lifted as you twist. And twist. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Last one. Lift. Twist. Twist. Okay, come back to center. Lower the arms down. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to have you widen your grip on your band. We're going to do a little bit of extension. So again, you can keep that band wrapped around the palms of the hands, but widen your grip. We're just going to take the arms up towards the ceiling. It's going to bend at the elbows. You're going to bring the band behind your head, but make sure you're not letting your head jut forward. Keep the head in line with the spine. Reaching the arms back up. Good. So inhale when the arms are straight, and exhale as you pull them down. Good. On the next pull, if you want a little bit more of an extension, you can look up slightly. Bring your eyes back level as you reach the arms up. Pull down, look up slightly. So if you've been sitting a lot, moving your spine in this position so that extension feels really nice for it. And just look up slightly. Your spine will go where your eyes go. 2 more. Good. We'll make this our last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bringing the arms down. Good. Just do some shoulder rolls, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Excellent. Okay, so keeping the shoulders down, we're now going to take our band and we're going to have it come the width of our mat. And you want to place the band right where your shoulder blades would be if you were lying down onto the mat. And ideally you want to make sure that your band is nice and wide. I'll just pivot this a bit darker in here today. Okay, so lying down onto your band, and shoulder blades are going to come right where that band is. You're going to place your hands onto the band on either side. Good. And you're going to have your arms extend straight up towards the ceiling. Good. So you're going to feel a little bit of tension on the band here. Turn the palms in towards each other. We're going to take the arms out to a T and lift them back up. Out, up. So tailbone is heavy. Neck is relaxed. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Good. We'll end with the arms up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to go into our door. So remember with door, head stays down on the mat, neck is relaxed. We're just going to lift the shoulder blades up off the mat, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to let the shoulder blades sink down heavy onto the mat. Feel that collarbone widening. So that really nice tall posture position, but you're lying down. And you're going to reach the arms back up, feel the shoulder blades lift, and feel them pull back down to the mat. Lift and lower. So neck is relaxed, head stays down on the mat. The only thing that's moving is the arms and the shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Couple more. Good. Bringing the shoulder blades down. You're going to let go of the band. Just set it off to the side. Arms will come down by your side. We're going to start mobilizing through the pelvis and through the hips. So we're going to start with our pelvic tuck. So we're going to start tipping our pelvis towards us. Feeling the low back flatten against the mat. And then you're going to come into your untuck. So you're going to feel the low back arch away from the mat as you send your pelvis towards your feet. So it's a rocking of the pelvis towards you and away from you. Inhale and exhale. So it's a small movement. You can think of that glass of water on your belly button, tipping it towards you, and then tipping it towards your feet. back. So if you have a tight low back, this one will help. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to center. You can place 2 fingers on each hip bone. We'll go into our teeter-totters. So letting one hip bone sink down towards the mat as the other hip bone lifts just a little bit. So it's like your hip bones are a teeter-totter. And then the other hip bone will drop as the other hip bone lifts. So the challenging part with this exercise is not letting the knees sway with the pelvis. The only thing that should be moving in our body right now is our hip bones. Good. And this one gets easier with practice. It's a good one to check in, see how you're progressing. We're going to find our neutral. Arms will come down by our side. We're going to take one leg up in a tabletop. And we're going to draw that leg in towards the chest, and then we're going to tap the toe down. And again, draw it in and tap. So normally when we do tabletop legs, we kind of stop when the knee's in line with the hip. But for this one, I want you to draw that knee in closer to the chest. Okay, we'll do 3 more. Last one. Good. You're going to take the other leg now up in a tabletop, draw that knee in towards the chest, and tap the toe down. So mindful movement, noticing the leg, bringing it in towards the chest, and then tapping the toe down. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Good, excellent. Bringing the feet together, knees together, arms can come out to a T. We'll just go into a quick knee sway from side to side. Shoulders can feel heavy. You can let the head turn in the opposite direction of the knees if you want. Good. We're going to come back to center. We're going to push ourselves up into sitting. So you can just set the band off to the side. We're not going to use it right now. And we're going to get ready to work into our core. So we're going to have our feet flat on the mat. Knees will be bent. Arms will come out straight. Relax the shoulders. We're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to start hollowing out through the abdominals as we roll back off the sit bones. And then we're going to come all the way back up. And again. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to feel those abdominals engage as you roll back. Inhale and exhale. Keep the feet flat on the floor. If you feel your toes lifting, you can walk your feet in a little bit closer towards you. Good. On the next one, we're going to hold it back here. Turn the palms in, take the arms out. And then bring them back in. Out and in. For 3. That's it. 2. And last 1. Excellent. Come all the way up. Good. We're going to roll back. We're going to come onto our elbows. So if this doesn't feel good at any part of the exercise, you can bring your head down onto the mat. You can either do an ab curl, so hands will be behind the head, or just keep your head on the mat. But if this feels okay through the neck and shoulders, you're going to stay lifted through the chest, and you're going to bring both legs up in a tabletop. Good. We're going to extend one leg out, drop back in, the other. And inhale, and exhale. That's it. So again, modify if it starts to bother you through the neck or shoulders, bring the head down onto the mat. Good. We're going to bring both legs in, squeeze the legs together, we're going to extend both legs out and draw them back in. Out and in. Try and keep the pelvis nice and still. Good. For 4, So crossing the legs, one leg's on top. You can lift the feet so they're a little bit higher than the knees. You're going to press the palms of the hands into the mat as you lift your tailbone up and lower. So reverse crunch. Lift and lower. That's it, relaxing through the neck. Use those lower abdominals to lift. Let's do 2 more. Lift. Last one. Good. Lower the feet down. Then come onto the mat. Hands will come behind the head. And when you're ready, we're going to curl up. Lower down. Lift and lower. So this is our ab curl. You want to make sure you have neutral pelvis. So hip bones are level. And a slight space between the chin and the chest. Inhale when your head's down on the mat, and exhale to lift. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Excellent, bringing the head down. Okay, so we're going to bring the legs back up. Now you're going to place the other leg on top. Arms are down at your side. Lift the feet so they're a little bit higher than the knees. We're going to go back to our reverse crunch. That's it. So try not to just fall down. Try and come down nice and slowly. Couple more. Last one. Good job, excellent. Uncross the legs, hug your knees in towards your chest, and just rock back from side to side. Good. Okay, so just push yourself up into sitting. We're going to grab onto our band. We're going to place the band around one foot, the ball of one foot. Then we're going to lie down onto our back. So leg is up nice and straight into the band. And once you're in position, elbows are bent, back of the upper arms are resting onto the mat. We're going to point and flex the foot. Point and flex. Good. One more time. Point, flex. Bring the foot back to center. We're going to go into our leg raise. So lowering the leg down to a hover and then lifting it back up. Think of pressing the foot into the band. So lengthening the leg. Press that foot into the band as you lower and lift. We're going to hold the leg up towards the ceiling. Just going to do little circles on the ceiling. Movements coming from the hip. So the circles don't have to be too big. The challenge here is to make them look like circles. Sometimes they don't look so circular. Good, you can go in the other direction. Good. Okay. So we're going to bring the leg back to center. I'm going to have you slide the other leg out straight along the mat. You're going to grab onto the band with both hands and do a climb a tree. So arms will be fairly straight, kind of a soft bend in the elbows. You're going to start leading with the foot in the band. You're going to press the foot into the band as you lift the head, lift the chest, as you lower the leg, coming all the way up into sitting. Take a deep breath at the top, and then slowly come all the way back down. Nice and slow, lifting the leg back up as the head, chest, and shoulders lower down. Good, we're going to do that again. Lift, take an inhale at the top, and exhale, all the way back down. One more time. Lift, nice and tall, and then lower, bring all the way back down. Good. Okay, so you're going to switch sides. make sure the band's nice and wide around the ball of the foot. Leg is nice and straight. We're going to point and flex the foot. Point and flex. So just check in. Make sure your neck and head are nice and relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. Good. You're going to keep the foot in a neutral position. We're going to lower the leg down and then lift it back up. For a leg raise. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to hold that leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to draw our circles. The ceiling about the size of a dinner plate. Movements coming from the hip. You might notice one side moves a bit freer than the other side. Go in the other direction. Good. Bring your leg back to center. You're going to slide the other leg out straight, getting ready for a climb a tree. Grabbing onto the band with both hands. Arms are straight, have a slight bend in the elbow. When you're ready, you're going to press your foot into the band, and you're going to lift the head and chest. You lower the leg down, coming up nice and tall. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, and exhale to lift. Good. So try not to fall down. I know that's easy to fall down, but try not to. Pull the belly button towards the spine. All the way back up. We'll make this our last one. All the way down. Good. Lying on your back. Just take your foot out of the band. Good. Okay, so we're going to flip over now. We're going to take the band and we're going to place it across the top of our mat. So right above where our head would be if you were lying as we're lying down onto the mat. So coming down onto your tummy. So let's see, can you see me? You're going to have the band out towards the top where your hands would be. Arms are going to be out to the corners of your mat. And you can just have your band resting under the palms of your hands. Okay? So we're going to have our legs out straight. And your forehead can be lifted. Or if you want, you can place your forehead onto your hands. So your hands can act as a pillow. You want to be in a tucked position with your pelvis. You're going to lift one leg to a hover. And then lower down. And then lift the other leg. And lower. Lift. And lift. Good. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Make sure your neck and shoulders are relaxed. You're in a slight tuck of the pelvis. So hips are heavy, thighs are heavy. Good. We're going to bring the legs down. We're going to slide the arms back out so the hands are towards the corners of the mat. You're going to lift your forehead to a hover. You're going to lift one arm with the opposite leg. And then lower. And then the other arm, the opposite leg. Good. Lift. And lift. Keep breathing. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Good. One more time to each side. Good, excellent. Push yourself back into child's pose. Just take a quick stretch out through the low back. We're going to come back down onto the mat, same position. This time we're going to use the band. So arms will come out to the corners of the mat. You're going to grab onto your band in your hand. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Relax the shoulders, neck is nice and long. Lift the head to a hover. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Hips are heavy, thighs are heavy. We're going to lift one leg, and we're going to lift the band with the opposite hand. And then bring it down. And again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Come back down, push yourself up. You can inhale as you lift the head. Relax the shoulders. We'll make this our last one. Press up. Good, nice and slowly. Good. Lift the head, lift the chest, and then lower yourself down. Good. We're going to push ourselves up onto all fours. Let's do a little bit more spine work. So hands are in line with the shoulders. We're going to round into our cat. Let the head drop down, let the tailbone drop down. Reverse it into your cow. Inhale, and cat, and cow. Good, one more time. Good, excellent. We're going to find our neutral. We're going to grab onto our band, and we're going to make our way up slowly into standing. We're going to keep working the triceps. We're going to do it in a standing position. So you're going to take your band, you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to grab onto the band with one hand at the top. You're going to take the band, or the hand that's holding the band, you're going to bring it across your chest. You're going to place that hand on the opposite shoulder. The other arm will grab onto the band. You decide the tension. So the shorter your grip, the more challenging this is going to be. But you're going to have that hand holding onto the band, and then we're just going to press down. Good. Try to keep the shoulder back. So you pull. That's it. Inhale and exhale. That's it. And pull. Pull. Good. Keeping the wrist straight. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, so now you're going to take the band in the other hand, crossing the arm across the chest, other shoulder now, and then when you're ready, you're going to pull. Again, keeping the wrist nice and straight, trying to keep the shoulder back. Inhale and exhale. Getting that arm to extend straight. So you feel that tricep working. And inhale and exhale. Press away. That's it. Keep the elbow in close to the body. We'll do about 5 more. Okay, last one. Excellent, lowering the arm down. Okay, so setting the band off to the side. Arms will just be down at your side. You're just going to swing your arms back and forth. Releasing the shoulders. Good. Okay, so bringing